Hello, everybody, and after a very long time, we are back with some beautiful charting session, I guess. First of all, I want to show you something. This was the profit from the recent trade that we booked quite good profits. And yeah, there's another thing I want to let you know, guys. This is my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, and this is my TikTok. You can follow me there as well. So basically, this is just a simple charting session where we are going to discuss about how we deal with the recent week and how we're going to deal with the upcoming week in the market. So let's just dive into this also. Just quickly. So first of all, we're going to move toward the daily time frame, I guess. And the reason behind that is quite simple. It should move everything. So this was the price action that we got recent week. Just go with the weekly candle. Yep. So this is the recent week price action. So this was the 1 week and this was another week. I hope I haven't deleted the trades, and if I did, let me just quickly grab the execution. I don't know why this everything is like kind of not working. So this is SP500. We're gonna move with the NASDAQ. That's my mistake, by the way. Yeah, so here we got the trading. As you guys can see, we have executed everything over here. Now we're gonna just move to the explanations of why we took the trades, what are the reasons, what are the consequences. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we got the 8th and the 9th trade over here. I'm gonna explain all these trades, and I'm gonna share my perspective toward the upcoming, I'll say, upcoming week, what we're gonna expect. So let's move to the small time frame, which is somewhere around 15 minutes. Well, all these trades were planned on, as you can see, 11 a.m., 9:30. I guess it's 9:30. Yeah. Again, this is 9:45. This is 12 p.m. Then this is 4 a.m. This is Asia, and then this is again New York, 9:45. Why I always trade the 9:30? The 9:30, basically true New York Open, as you guys can see, this was one of the banging trades that I have also shared on my Instagram as well. And this trade got somewhere around 46 RR, and we just covered 526 pips. Now that was a banging trade for me, seriously. And the reason behind that is quite simple, the why I took this trade. Because on high time frames, as if you go with the document, we got this equal low, we swept this equal low, 9:30 open, we manipulated toward the downside, and then we inverse the FVG on. There was an FVG on 1 minute that I can't, I'll say, view, because the reason is I don't have the premium right now. My premium is N. So after that, if you're gonna buy the premium again, then I'm gonna show you. But we got some sort of inverse FVG over here. As you guys can see, I have very small stop loss, which is like 11 pip stop. And the reason why I took this trade over here, we got these highs that I was looking to get rid of. All right. Then there was another day that started, and because we were bullish on the day, that's why I thought that we're gonna sweep these sets of liquidities, which is going to be a total swoop. We tapped into the higher time frame FVG, and then we simply got the trade with the buy side. That was another trade of the day. Now this is taken on, I guess, Monday, and this was on Friday. Yeah. So here we got another trade of the day, which was on 12 p.m. basically after the 9:30 a.m. open and everything. And the reason behind that was that I was not able to trade 9:30. Otherwise, I always trade 9:30. And why I took the sells over here, the biggest reason of this trade was there was an indecisive candle when I opened the chart. And what I saw that we just tapped into this high time frame FVG and we were moving toward the downside. So we are just doing some sort of retracement over here. When we retraced all above here, we didn't close above this area and we got this sells our liquidity over here. We tap into this 1 minute time graph. If we can go to the 1 minute graph, I think we can. Just quickly, yeah. So we can go to the 1 minute graph. Now that's kind of interesting that we. So what I saw that we just created a buy side curve, again sell side curve. Then we again created a buy side curve, but this time, now see what I'm doing there. We got the accumulation, we got the turtle swoop. We entered, I targeted all the way down. I was targeting this area, but we just got stopped out over here, which was 144 pips. That was enough for me. 174 pips, sorry. And then again, once we did this type of accumulation, we formed an SMT, we came all the way above here. When we inversed this FVG, I was pretty sure that we're gonna move toward the downside. And then again, I entered over here, targeting this area, targeting all the way downside. That's it. We got 144 pips over here, 178 over here, and 200 pips over here. So it was like some sort of 400 pips, 500 pips in a day. After that, this was one of my best trades that I did, and I kind of liked this trade. And the reason was quite simple, that after doing a lot of retracement toward the downside, market needs to go up to create some engineering liquidity so it can come back. And as you can see, it came back all the way down. So what I did when I opened the charts, I saw on 11 a.m. On 11 a.m., we got this accumulation phase getting manipulated by this low. We inversed the FVG, we tapped into the CISD of this range, which is something here. All right. Well, this is the CISD as well, but this is the order block. So I always used to take the order blocks, or you can say the breaker blocks. The breaker block. We tapped, we came all the way toward 300 pips, which was a banging day for me. And last but not, so okay, we got another one. Then we got another one. So we got 3 trade left. This is a simple trade that you guys can also see. And the reason behind that is quite simple. We got the higher time frame FVG. We got the buy side liquidity pending over here. All right, this is the buy side liquidity that was pending, and this trade was taken on 9:35 or 9:40. Yeah. So when 9:30 happens, basically 9:30 move is, according to me, it's a manipulation move. And what I do, I wait for the manipulation, and then I wait for some sort of FVG to get tapped. Then we tap here, and then we enter in the trade. And usually I go with like standard deviation targets over here. You can see the standard deviation. Yeah, so this is the standard deviation maximum. Like we got the maximum standard deviation, but I was targeting this, and the reason why that was another buy side, which was over here. Let me just quickly grab it. Yeah, this was the buy side that I was targeting. So this was the best trade, I guess, for me personally. And after that, we got another trade. There are a lot of trades these days that went very well according to my thoughts. Now, what I said before, that we have created the engineered liquidity to came all the way down. Now, as you guys can see, this is a huge liquidity pool. All right, this is a huge liquidity pool. What I did, this was a high time frame order block that I have marked. You can see this is the order block, and what I was doing is, this is the 10 a.m. open. Yeah, So here, what I did, I waited for 10 a.m. open. We got this huge liquidity wick, and now this is a constant encroachment of the other block. So what I did, that I simply dragged my stop loss above the constant encroachment, because I was pretty sure that we're gonna tap this constant encroachment, and then we are going to come back all the way down. And that's what we did. We came down, we manipulated with the buy side to set this high, this recent high. What the hell? To sweep this recent high and constant encroachment, and then we came all the way down. This trade was like 700 pips. Now let me clear one thing. I haven't caught this whole trade. All right, I got this trade somewhere around here, but my assumption was that we're gonna tap this area, so that's why I marked this. And last but not the least, the trade that I did yesterday, which was the last day of the week, 21 November, Friday. So as you can see, we got a lot of accumulation. We got the buy side pending over here. And what I did is simply just waited for the sell side sweep. We got the sell side sweep, ended the trade, waited for the inverse FVG. We got the inversion, simply targeting the buy side, 164 pips on the day. And that was it for me. That's what I was looking for. I'm sorry for the background noise. Yeah, but this is trading there for me. And the reason why I didn't call all this trade, I have simple rule. Once I get my one trade done in profit, I'm done for the day. There's nothing for me anymore. So I hope this helped you guys a lot, a little bit, not that much, but yeah, a little bit. As you guys can see, I marked this sell liquidity and the auto block that we tap, and then we move for the buy side. This was my setup, but yeah, I don't know when we are going to do this setup, so I just missed this whole setup. What I'm looking for the upcoming week is simple. If you go to the daily, you just click play. If we simply just remove this, so we just form a wick, we just close below this area. So now this is UCISD. What I'm assuming that we can come all the way down here toward these equal lows, and then we can get some sort of pullback about here from this FVG. So let's see what happens. I'm not pretty sure. I'm not a market maker. I'm just a trader. This is not a financial advice, but according to my perspective, my precision, and my skill, I'm assuming that we're gonna come back all the way down toward the 2050. That's what I'm waiting for, because we just closed below this area. But now let's see what happens, because this is also a huge, I'll say, turning point for the NASDAQ as well, because we just got the liquidity sweeps of every major area, and now we got the 1 week FVG over here, which is waiting for, I guess, which is a stab. So let's see what happened. But right now I'm pretty bearish until unless we can get some sort of closure above this area. So yeah, let's see what happens. Have a good day, everybody. I'm gonna see you in the next live stream.